everyone. Today is a new chapter I am going to teach, that is a deduction from gross total income. Okay, unit number 4. I will teach first theory, then later practical. So what do you mean by deduction from gross total income? So the deduction is specified under section 80C to 80U. It shall be allowed from the gross total income of the accessee is called as deduction from gross total income. So what do you mean by set off? Set off and carry forward of losses. So set off means the adjustment of losses from or head of against the income of profits or gain. Any other head of income during the assessment here is called set off of losses. And carry forward, the meaning is else where the losses are not fully adjusted against the income of the same assessment here of such losses are transferred to the next assessment here. This process of transferring unadjustable losses to the next year is called as carry forward of losses. So the meaning itself says set off means the adjustment of losses from one or more head against the income, okay, like profits or gains or any other head of the income during the assessment year is called as set off. What other adjustment comes, we should make in the set of losses we want to adjust, okay. And carry forward tells that where the losses are not fully adjusted against the income of the same assessment here, and such losses are transferred to the next assessment year, okay. And this process of transferring or unadjustable losses to the next year is known as carry forward of losses. So based on this we have a format. So let's go through a format. So without format, we can't do a problem. Okay. So format is very important. So format for taxable total income. So this is a format, that is income. We should know the 5 heads of income. So first 5 heads of income we should write, then we should total it, and we should add some clubbing income, whatever the clubbing income they in question gives, we should add. And next one is what are the adjustment they give, like so based on that adjustment we should be set off as well as carry forward losses from salary or house property or profits or gain of business and professions or capital gain or income from other sources. Based on this any losses comes now, that we should set off in adjustment, okay. In that we have to set off and carry forward of losses, okay. Then we should make a gross total income. Next we should do under section 80C to 80U, what are the sections comes that we have to minus it, then it will come total taxable income. So here we should go through the sections that from 80C to 80U. Based on the questions, based on the format, we have questions and we should frame the answers, okay. This is very important, that is section 80C to 80U, okay. After calculating everything, it comes like total taxable income. And let's move to the deduction part, okay. Deduction under 80C to 80U. So this is very important chart that you should know, okay. So in section 80C, what are the things it comes, let's see, okay. So LIC premium pay on a policy taken on his own life of the sponsors or any child, independent, the premium paid less than 10%, sum assured, okay. So a maximum limit, the gross qualifying amount or rupees 1,50,000, whichever is less, okay. In question they will give LIC premium like 30,000, okay. Then you should this is a question, then you should frame to the answer, like So for answer like LIC premium paid 30,000 and the maximum limit is 1,50,000. You should write in answer. After that, in that whichever is less, you should take that amount column. So in this whichever is 30,000 or 1,50,000. So 30,000 is a less amount. That amount column you should write 30,000. Okay, this part is very, very important while doing a problem. Next one is contributions towards SPF, RPF, GPF, PPF, KGID, GIS, PLI, notification, ULIP, MF, pension funds, LIC, UTI. So this whether the question comes, you in question use like 30,000 means you write direct column. Okay, 30,000. There is no deduction part, nothing. Okay, next point is fixed deposit minimum period for 5 years. Minimum period of 5 years, fixed deposit. Okay, next one is principal amount of housing loan. Next, tuition fees to any university, colleges, maximum 2 children, excluding development and donations. Okay, to excluding what is it? Tuition fees to any university, colleges, maximum is 2 children. Okay, excluding the development as well as donation. Next one is ATCCC, pension fund annuity plan of instructions company not claim, that is ATC. Maximum is 1,50,000. ATCCD, it tells like contribution of pension scheme of government, NPS, salaried or self-employed, that is salary include basic and plus DA. So maximum is 10,000 of salary. Yes, 80 CCE, that is limit. The aggregate amount of deduction under section 80C, 80CC and 80CCD cannot exceed rupees 1,50,000, and 80D is very, very important. So LIC premium, this 80C is very, very important while doing a problem, as well as 80D also very, very important while doing a problem. Okay, so 80D tells that medical insurance premium paid individual, sponsors, children, for senior citizen. So in case the senior citizen give, in the maximum limit is 30,000. If the question gives like medical insurance premium paid individual, sponsors, children, that is rupees 25,000. If question gives like medical insurance 20,000 for individual, okay, it's a 20,000, and the maximum limit is 25,000. In whichever is less, that amount should take. So which is a less amount, that is 20,000. So you should write in amount column 20,000. By chance in question use like tells like medical insurance premium paid for senior citizen. So senior citizen maximum limit is 30,000, and the questions use like medical insurance premium paid for senior citizen, that is 35,000. In that whichever is less, you will take 30,000. 30,000 you write in amount column. Okay, like that you should format the answer and you should write in amount column. Okay, so this part is very, very important. Which part? That is 80D. Okay, next 80E, interest on higher education loan, graduations, engineering, etc. That for 8 years. Okay, next 80G, a category donations. So what are the category donations? Let's see out. That is National Defense Fund, Prime Minister's National Relief Fund, Prime Minister's Earthquake Relief Fund, Africa Public Contributions India Fund, National Foundation of Communal Harmony, a university of any educational institution of national enemies has may be approved by prescribed authority, Chief Minister Earthquake Relief Fund, Maharashtra, donations made to Zra Summits, National the National or State Board Transfusion Council, the Army Central Welfare Fund, or the Indian Naval Biovet Fund, or the Air Force Central Welfare Fund. Chief Minister Fund governs Relief Fund, National Sports Fund, National Cultural Fund set by the central government. Any fund set by state government to provide medical relief to poor. Fund for technology development set by central government. Trust for welfare of said personnel with mental retardation. This one all comes under 100% deductions without any qualifying amount. Okay, this one all includes that 100% deductions without any qualifying the limit. And B category donations, Jawaharlal Nehru Memorial Fund, Prime Minister Doctor Relief Fund, National Children Fund, Indira Gandhi Memorial Trust, the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation. So 50% donations without any qualifying limit. So these are the B category that you should note it. Okay, while doing a problem, in the question says Jawaharlal Nehru Memorial Fund. So based on this, we'll do a problem. Okay, that part also is very, very important. Next, 80G category donations. So donations to this government or a local authority for the purpose of promoting family planning. Some paid by a company in Indian Olympic Association. So this two comes under 100% deduction of 10% of AGTI, means aggregate gross total income. Okay. Next, 80D, that is the donation D part, category donation. So donations to the government or any local authority to be utilized by them or any charitable purpose other than the purpose promoting family planning. Any authority set up to providing housing accommodation or for town planning. Any notifies temple, mosque, church or other place for renovations and repairs. This one comes under 50% donations of 10% aggregate gross total income. Next one is 80GG. This is very, very important while doing a problem. So that is rent paid. So rent paid, if questions use rent paid, you have certain conditions. Let's go through it. That first one is self-employed person or employed not getting HRA or rent fee accommodation. Accessory sponsors does not own any resident accommodations in the city where he lives or works. Donation allowed, list of the following, that is rent paid in excess of 10% of aggregate gross total income and 25% of aggregate gross total income, rupees 5,000 per month. So aggregate gross total income is equal to gross total income minus deduction under section 80C to 80U except 80GG plus casual income. So these are the format while doing a rent paid. While questions give rent paid, you should do you should follow this condition and you should write the answer. Okay, next one is 80U. So 80U is very, very important while doing a problem. Okay, so handicraft. Okay, see, person's fixed deduction, that is 75,000 in case of personal ability. In case of personal ability, the fixed deduction is 75,000. Okay, Then 1,25,000 in case of personal disability. So what is it? Personal disability over 80 years. Okay, well, that is 1,25,000 in case of person disability over 80%. For fixed deduction is 75,000. Okay, please notate it that. Next one is 80 TTA. So interest on saving bank account, maximum of rupees 10,000. Okay, it's a fixed amount, that is 10,000. 80 TTB. So interest on deposit with post offices, banks, cooperative banks, that is 1/4/2018. So the maximum rupees is 50,000. Senior citizen, resident, individual and HUF. Okay. Next one is computation of gross total income and assessment of individuals. So every accessee whose total income exceed the exempted limit for the given financial year has to compute the total taxable income and tax liability and submit the returns of income to the income tax department on or before to the due to for unaudited account, that is 31st July, and for audit is account 30 September. For calculating the tax liability of the following things need to be considered. So what are the things to be considered while doing a problem about how to calculate the tax liability? So let's go through it. Okay, so income tax slab rate for the year, for the assessment year. Okay, deduction under section 80C to 80U, exemptions under section 10, standard deduction 16, and section 24, that is A and B. Okay, next one is income tax slab rates for the assessment year. So these are the conditions, you should follow it. Next topic is that for individual aged below 60 years for financial year 2018 and 19, and assessment year is 2019 to 20. So if the below, for individual person below 60 years, so there is a format. So what is that? So income range in rupees, tax rate in percentage. So 0 to 2,50,000 is nil, and 2,50,000 to 5 lakh is a 5%. 5 lakh to 10 lakh it's a 20%. Above 10 lakh is a 30%. So if questions gives like individual below 60 years, okay, so you should take this format, and based on this format you should calculate. Okay. Okay, so these are the formats. So once again I will repeat. 0 to 2,50,000 is a nil, and 2,50,000 to 5 lakh is a 5%. 5 lakh to 10 lakh it's a 20%. Above 10 lakh it's a 30%. And you have to continue some things. So let's see here. Less rebate under section 87A. So a resident individual whose net income does not exceed rupees 3,50,000 and can be earned rebate under section 87A. So rebate amount is 2,500. So in case the rebate is not exceeded like 3,50,000, then you should include the rebate amount, that is 2,500. That is a fixed amount. In case you give like 2,600, means the whole problem is wrong. The fixed amount is 2,500. This point is very, very important. In case the 3,50,000 is less, then you should add this. In case if 3,50,000 is more, like 3,60,000 means, then no need to add rebate amount. Okay. Next, add surcharge, that is 10% of total tax in case taxable income is above 50 lakhs. If above 50 lakhs, surcharge percentage is 10%. If 15% of tax In case of taxable income above more than 1 crore, so more than 1 crore means the surcharge percentage will be 15. Okay, if 50 lakhs, the surcharge percentage will be 10. Okay, next one is very important. Education cess, that is health and education cess, is very important. It's a 4%. Okay, this is very important. It's a 4%. That is total tax plus surcharge. Okay, you should add both, then you should multiply it into 4%, and based on answer you calculate, then add, and you'll get total amounts. Okay, yes. Next one is for individual aged above 60 years. This is below 60 years. Now we are going to see above 60 years. Okay, when below 80 years, above 60 years and below 80 years, for the assessment year 2018 to 19, and the assessment is 2019 to 20. So above 60 and below 80. So let's see the format. That is 0, the 3 lakh, that is nil. 3 lakh to 5 lakh is 5%. 5 lakh to 10 lakh is 20%. Above 10 lakh is a 30%. Next, we should add education cess, that is a 4%, that is total income plus surcharge. Okay, this is a 60 years above and below 80 years. So if the question goes like this, then the format will be, this is the format, that is 0 to 3 lakh is a nil, 3 lakh to 5 lakh is a 5%, 5 lakh to 10 lakh is 20%, above 10 lakh it's a 30%. Then you should add education cess, that is a 4%. Okay. Next one is super senior citizen above 80 years. So tax slab for financial year 2018 to 19, and assessment year is 2019 to 20. So 0, 5 lakh, it's a nil. 5 lakh to 10 lakh is a 20%. About 20 lakh, about 10 lakh, it's a 30%. Okay, and add education cess, that is education cess is a 4%, that is income tax plus surcharge. In case the question gives like senior citizen above 80 years, then you should follow this format. Okay, so this is a 3 format. More important is this format, which is that for individual age below 60 years, for financial year 2018 to 19, and assessment date is 1920. This format is very important while doing a problem. Okay, this is very important. Please note it. Okay, so finally this theory class is finished. Okay, then for practical class, once again I will revise the format, then I will do a problem. So finally this class is finished.